watching today. So we are going to make a watch today. This is a base that I bought. This is a good base that I bought at Hobby Lobby. And what I did is I put like 3 coats of gesso. This is from Golden, and that is one that I recommend. So this is basically to help that they would work better with this technique. We are going to use some base paint that is going to be this purple that is a color to go. And normally I go to Sherwin-Williams when they have like sales, 40% sales, 50% sales, and I buy a bunch of different colors because I love the way that they look at with this technique, that is the bloom technique. And we are going to use the permanent blue violet, we are going to use quinacridone magenta, we are going to use this ultramarine violet, and we are going to use the cell activator, and we are going to use some of these piggies that is really pigment. I buy these at Fluid Art Co. They are really cute here, and the colors are absolutely awesome. So I'm going to leave you in the notes of the video the links or where you can buy those things. And first of all, I'm going to cover the here, this hole. I'm going to cover it because I don't want that the paint goes through it and then it doesn't run the way that I want. So I cover it at the beginning and then I take it out. So let's cover this hole here. Doesn't need too much. And then let's pour some base paint. I need to mix it a little. Let's use all the color here. You know that I don't like wasting color, so I try to use everything. And then let's put some paint here in the middle. You will learn how much to do, but basically it's for you to cover the center. Look how it's running on the center. And then we are going to, with our fingers, we are also going to cover the rest of the board, right? Basically this paint is as a base paint for the color to run, to flow. That's the purpose of this base paint. And also helps to create really good, like because the densities of the paints are different, it also helps to create the cells that we are looking for. Okay, so this is the first thing that we are going to do. I'm going to close the lid here. I'll clean it when I finish, but at least I cover this. And now we are going to put some of these colors. Normally I start with the darkest to the lightest, so I like to start with this purple first, violet. Then let's use some magenta. If I'm not pronouncing it correctly, I'm sorry. As you know, I am from Mexico, so English is my second language. And then here we are going to put some ultraviolet. And then I'm going to put this little piggy here. Let's have some fun with this piggy. That creates really cool effects. And then let's add our cell activator. I think this is going to look really, really cool. Okay, let's start. Ooh, look at this. Wow, look at those cells. Look at those cells. Really nice. Let's touch a little bit to this basically helps if you have some bubbles, like for example those ones over there. Okay, good. And now let's spin it. So I'm going to move to the spinner area. There, I think it's going to give a really cool effect. Let's see. As you see the paint that I put on the base, that is what it's helping the color to run. So let's see. Wow, look at this lacing. This is so beautiful. Okay, so let's do another one. You can spin it all the times that you want. The important thing is that there is not too much paint left on the board or the canvas, whatever you are using, because we don't want that paint to crack when it is dry. Wow, look at this beauty. This is so beautiful. Should I spin it another time or should I leave it? I think I want to spin it one more time. Let's see. Oh, and all this paint that you see here, we can use it for some jewelry. Remember that in all my videos I normally tell you, be prepared with some of the cabochons ready so you can drip it in the paint. Wow, really cool. Really, really, really cool. I want like that dark purple to run a little bit more. That's why I am spinning it a little bit more. Yes, there was a little bit too much white in here, and that spin made it kind of like disappear. So let's do one more. Beautiful, beautiful. What do you think? I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's see here. One important thing that I suggest you to review is be sure like all the areas are covered with paint. I found here some that are not covered, like for example here. This area doesn't have paint on it. This as well. Let's look for the colors that are similar. And I will spin it again so it doesn't look like I am adding the color with my finger there. But that's normally you have to see through the light to be sure that everything is covered. Let me see. I think now it is. So let's spin it one more time, only to be sure that it runs nicely. Okay? Now it's covered. Look. Isn't this beautiful? Wow. It's really beautiful. So this is what I mean by clean it. You may be able to see there are here, these numbers are see-through numbers, right? So now they have some paint there. I need to tap in the back to be sure that all the paint drips. So there's no, there are some here that are a little bit stubborn, so let's use this tool. Yes, in order to take it out here. We don't want, because what happens, because it's acrylic painting, what is going to happen if I don't take this color out of here is going to clog that area, and when it dries it's going to be really difficult to take it out. It's kind of plastic, becomes kind of plastic, so it's going to be difficult to take it out. So it's better to take it right now. That is fresh. We can tap it here and make it go away. Now wherever it's still being stubborn, we can work it with a tool. What do you think? And don't forget to take out this one in the middle, right? Because we don't want that middle to be also covered, because that's where the clock mechanism is going to go. So we want this to run. Okay? What do you think? Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love it. This is it. Okay? See you next time. Don't forget to follow me in social media, and also if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe and invite your family and your friends to have fun with us. See you next time.